Hey, welcome back to Fluent and Fun. English Made Easy. I'm your host Alina, and as always, I'm joined by the lovely Lois.
Hello, English learners. We're so excited you're here with us today.
Last episode, we shared all the ways to level up your speaking skills, from repetition and shadowing to thinking in English and embracing mistakes. If you missed it, definitely go back and check it out.
But today, we've got something super fun and ultra practical. We're diving into filler words.
You know, words like, so, well. They may seem small, but they're a huge part of sounding natural in real conversation.
Filler words are those little sounds or phrases we use when we're thinking, pausing, or just making our speech sound smoother. Think, like, well, you know, I mean, so,
Native speakers use them all the time. Not because they don't know what to say, but to buy a second to think, or to sound more casual and connected.
And here's the big thing. Filler words aren't bad English. In fact, using them naturally can help you blend in and sound more fluent.
Exactly. It's all about how and when you use them.
Let's break down some of the most common filler words you'll hear, and probably start using yourself once you get more comfortable.
First up is one you've definitely heard a lot, like.
Ah yes, the famous, like. It's often used to soften what you're saying or to describe something in a more relaxed, storytelling kind of way.
Right. For example, it was, like, the best day ever. You're not saying it was literally the best, just kind of expressing a feeling or vibe.
Exactly, and it can also be used when you're trying to remember or explain something, like, she was like, no way, and I was like, yeah. Super natural in everyday speech.
Next, we've got, you know.
This one is a favorite for checking in with your listener, like asking silently, are you with me?
Totally. For instance, it's really hard to focus, you know? You're inviting the other person to relate or agree.
And it builds connection. It makes your speech sound less robotic and more like a real convo.
Moving on, I mean. This one helps you explain something further or rephrase your thoughts.
Yep, imagine saying something and then wanting to be clearer. You might say, I mean, I didn't expect it to be that good.
It shows that you're adjusting your message in real time, which is something native speakers do constantly.
Alright, next up. So.
Oh, so is super useful. It can be used to transition between ideas or to wrap up what you're saying.
For example, so, what do you think? It's a nice, gentle way to guide the conversation.
And you can also use it to build suspense or emphasis, like, so, guess what happened next?
Let's talk about, well.
Well, is a great one for buying a bit of time while you think. It can also help you start a sentence in a softer, more thoughtful way.
Like in this example, well, I guess we could try it. It's a polite way to suggest something, especially if you're unsure.
It's very natural and helps keep the tone relaxed.
And of course, we can't forget the classic thinking sounds. And,
These are totally normal. Everyone uses them, even native speakers. They give your brain a second to catch up while you're talking.
Like, I'm not sure yet. Or, maybe later. These little pauses actually make you sound more human, not less fluent.
And they can actually make you sound more confident than going totally silent when you're thinking. Just don't overdo it.
Okay, time for a fun mini scene between us using these filler words in a real conversation.
So, I was, like, totally ready to leave the house and then, boom, it started raining.
Seriously? I mean, that's just typical spring weather, right?
Yeah, you know, it's been doing that all week. Like, sunny in the morning and then suddenly, it's pouring.
I was gonna go for a run yesterday and, well, the clouds were like, nope, not today.
Haha, yeah, I mean, I checked the weather app, and it said clear skies. So, I thought I was good.
Yeah, those apps lie sometimes. You know, it's hard to trust them.
True. And, like, I was standing there in my cute outfit with my umbrella still in the closet, classic rookie move.
Well, I guess we could just grab coffee instead? I mean, it's cozy weather for that.
Yes please. Like, hot latte kind of cozy.
Okay. Did you catch all those filler words? Let's break it down real quick.
Alright, let's rewind. I started with, so, to set the scene. It's a super common way to start a story or transition into a thought.
Then Elena said, like, totally ready. Which makes the sentence more relaxed and casual. Like, softens the message and keeps it natural.
Lois used, I mean, to clarify or give an opinion. It's like saying, let me explain what I really think.
And, you know, popped up a couple times to check in with the listener, like, you get what I'm saying, right?
We also used, and, during pauses. Those little moments when you're thinking but still keeping the conversation flowing.
Plus, well, helped us gently introduce a new idea without sounding too abrupt. Like when I said, well, I guess we could grab coffee.
These words might seem small, but they really add rhythm and realism to how people actually speak.
And the more you notice them in shows, conversations, or podcasts like this one, you'll start picking them up naturally.
Alright, time for you to jump in. We'll say a short sentence, and you repeat it with the same tone and rhythm. Remember, it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Ready? So, what do you want to do tonight? I mean, we could order pizza? Well, that sounds pretty good.
Great job, let's do a few more. This time, try to match our pace and emotion. Just like shadowing. I don't really know. Like, I was so surprised. You know, it's kinda weird. I mean, it's not bad, but... So, what happened next?
Awesome. You're doing amazing. Don't worry if you mess up, just rewind and try again. This kind of practice builds real fluency.
And notice how we're not rushing. Native speakers often use filler words to buy time and think. It's totally natural, and you can use them, too.
Okay, last round. Let's go a bit more casual. Repeat after us. Well, I guess that's it. Do you want to grab something to eat? Like, that movie was actually really good. You know, I didn't think I'd like it, but I did.
That was so fun. How did it feel? Hopefully a little more natural each time.
Keep practicing with these phrases, or even make up your own using filler words. Speak out loud, record yourself, shadow us, it all helps.
Great job. Feel the rhythm, not just the words. Filler words help you flow.
Quick tips. Don't overuse them. Too many filler words can make you sound unsure. Use them where they fit. Practice listening to how native speakers use them.
Watch TV, movies, YouTube. Pay attention to where filler words pop up.
Then try using one or two in your own speech. Keep it natural.
Alright, here's your challenge. Create a mini story using at least 2 to 3 filler words from today's episode. It doesn't have to be long, just a few sentences about your day, a funny memory, something that happened recently, anything you'd talk about with a friend.
And don't worry about being perfect, just focus on sounding natural. The goal is to use those filler words like, so, I mean, like, and, you know, in a way that feels relaxed and real.
Want bonus points?
Record yourself reading your story out loud and post at the comment below, so we can cheer you on. We love hearing your voices, it totally makes our day.
You can also send it to a friend or practice with a study buddy. The more you use your voice, the more confident you'll feel.
Remember, every time you speak English, even for 30 seconds, you're building fluency. So grab your phone, hit record, and have fun with it.
We can't wait to hear your stories. Let's recap. Filler words like so, like, well, and you know can make your English sound smoother and more fluent.
Practice using them with intention, not too much, just enough to feel natural.
And don't forget, grab our free filler word practice PDF in the episode description to review today's words and exercises.
And if you're ready to take your English fluency to the next level,
our next episode is gonna be a game changer. We're talking all about how to think in English.
That's right. We'll share real tips and exercises to help you stop translating in your head and start thinking naturally in English.
If you've ever felt stuck searching for the right words, this one's for you.
So don't miss it. How to Think in English, coming up next on Fluent and Fun. English Made Easy.